our students. I'm truly glad to welcome you to the premiere of our newest play, 5 Characters in Search of an Exit, prepared by the English Department's Drama Club, also known as the T Club. This play, as the title says, is about 5 different characters: a ballerina, a tramp, cowboy, clown, and an army major, trapped in a box and trying to find an exit out of their paradoxical situations. And don't worry, I will not spoil the ending. You will see the rest now. I would also like to welcome our dear guests from Second Gymnasium, Sarajevo. Today stating a part of their play, things I want to say but never will. These wonderful students have been preparing their performance with their English professor, Miss Ida Avdibegović, who is here somewhere. Yes, here. And before the play starts, on behalf of the T Club, I would like to thank our professors, assistants, and students for all their support, and also for all the students volunteers that we have today, making sure everything goes smoothly. So thank you all for coming and enjoy the play.
You're traveling to another dimension, a dimension not only of sound and sight, but of mind. A journey to a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone.
The fleet, Sid! No, not the fleet. It's the army. Hooray for the army! Get the troops out of the hot sun. Ha! That, boom, dear, hey! I'm ready for orders, Colonel. Or General, whatever you are.
I'm a major.
Don't worry. Advancement comes in quickly, even in a peacetime army. Today, a major. Tomorrow, a brigadier.
Major to brigadier? That's not bad. You're very generous, old sport. Very generous.
Problem?
No. It's just that...
Just that what?
There's some unimportant items seems to have eluded me, like who I am.
But you said you were a major.
Hey, wait a minute. Who are you? What's going on here? Is there a circus somewhere around here?
A circus. Yes, there must be a circus. A clown, a circus. An officer, a ward. That's logic, isn't it? But it doesn't figure at all. No, not at all.
Why not?
Because there is no circus and there is no war. You're just like the rest of us.
The rest of us? What's going on here? Where are we? What are we? Who are we? Who are we?
None of us know that, Major.
We don't know where we are, and we don't know who we are. We all just woke up here in the darkness.
How did that happen?
That's a question we asked ourselves. A question with no answer. We're nameless things with no memory, no knowledge of what went before, no understanding of what is now, and no knowledge of what will be.
How long are we going going to be here?
That's a very good question. That's the best question of all. But nobody knows the answer.
A clown, a tramp, ballerina, cowboy, and an army major. A collection of question marks. 5 entities stuck together into a pit of darkness. No logic, no reason, no explanation. Just this nightmare. Do you feel it? Fear and loneliness, hand in hand together. I think it's time for some clues, some answers to the who's and where's and why's. Don't you think? Here's a secret. We're not ending this nightmare. Nothing like that. We're just explaining it.
Very active chap. Got a function. Compulsive worker.
You're a big-time psychologist too, huh?
I'm a clown, which is neither here or there. I mean, I could be a certified public accountant. A left-handed pitcher who throws only curves. A depressed English student. What difference does it make? We're here because we're here because we're here because we're here. You're wasting your time. You know that, right? You're an idiot. An energetic idiot, but an idiot.
I want out of here. I'm not satisfied with sitting like you in a circle heading deep sighs. I want out of here.
You've got no monopoly on that, Major. All of us went through this place like a hound, sniffed through every inch of it. There's no way out. Do you understand that?
He was even more hilarious than you are now.
What's up there?
You name it, Major. Sky, artificial lights, laser pointers, an illuminated microscope. One guess as good as the others.
Maybe we're on another planet. Or maybe we're in a spaceship going to another planet. Or maybe we're all insane. And this is a mirage. An illusion. Maybe we're dead. Limbo doesn't sound too bad.
Maybe we're figures from somebody else's dream.
Or we're each having nightmares, and we're all part of each other's nightmares. I mean, when you think about it, that is one thing that we have an abundance of. Possibilities. An infinite number of possibilities.
How about getting out of here? Anybody examine that possibility?
Have you, Major? There's no way out, partner.
This is a nightmare.
A nightmare it is indeed. Just whose nightmare is it? Yours? Mine? Ballerina's? Whose nightmare is it, Major?
Someone knows we're here.
Oh, are you sure about that? Someone looking for this.
You've all been here for a while. Someone must feed you. Someone must give you water. Well,
There's been no food or water, Major.
we'll starve to death. We'll die of thirst.
You feel hungry, Major? Or thirst? Or fatigue? Or discomfort?
Or anything. Do you feel anything, Major?
No.
You feel this?
No, I don't feel anything. But it's normal. This is a shock. Or an aftermath of shock.
None of us have felt anything since we've been here. And we've been here an endless time.
Ah, don't take it so seriously. Imagine if we did feel things. Hunger, thirst. Almost be like being outside.
This is incredible. This is really incredible. Come on, people. Have you shouted?
And let's
Okay. Have you pounded on the wall? Have you tried that? Have you taken off your shoe and then pounded on the wall? Did you look for a control button or a lever or a button of any kind? There must be
Babe.
For a long while, that's all they did. Search the walls and floors. But then we all discovered that this is the universe. For all our purposes, this is the universe. This little room.
What was that? That noise?
A giant bell or something. That's what it sounds like.
Hey! Hey, let us out of here!
Please, Major. It's only hard in the beginning, but after a while it'll become so much easier.
Hey, girl. I have an idea about how to pass the time. Why don't you dance for us? I'll even play for you. What do you think?
The Major has never seen you dance.
What is wrong with you? What happened to you to give up on the stars? The sun. Major is not interested. Major does not want to see the girl dance. All that Major wants is to get out of here. Too high. Too high. Through the wall. Did you ever think of that?
That's terribly ingenious, highly imaginative, incredibly inventive. With what? With our hands? With our fingernails?
With this. With this. Wah, wah, wah.
I can only promise you that it'll only get easier from now. Who knows? Maybe there are a lot of other places just like this that we've never heard of. Perhaps they're for the unloved. Perhaps that's who we are. The unloved.
But we're people. We must have names. There's somebody out there looking for us. There's been our life, which we've been cut off. I mean, people, what's wrong with you? How cold are you?
I'm warmer here than I could be out there. Most of us have accepted who and what we are, Major, or what we aren't. Do you really think there's anything better waiting for me out there? Now look, if you keep trying, I won't stop you.
Okay. Well, we'll dig a tunnel. I know where we are.
Where are we?
How unobservant of me. But when it all fits together,
Major, please, tell us where we are.
ladies and gentlemen, it is very obvious that we're in hell. God help us, we're in hell.
Never stayed dead, that one.
Amazing. But he'll come to it eventually, just like we did.
Let him be. Let him have his fun.
At least he's trying.
Oh, yes, he is indeed. He hasn't stopped for several hours.
It's metal. Do you hear it? Smooth. It is metal.
All which we could have told you hours ago.
Well, we just have to figure out something else.
Oh, yes, please. Perhaps we could pretend that we're acrobats. A hop, a skip, and a jump over the wall.
Wait a minute.
Oh, come now. This is becoming a little ridiculous. And I'm a clown.
Why not?
Because when I said acrobats, it was a figure of speech, my dear, not a serious suggestion. I assure you, we may have somehow forfeited some of our human dignity. But we, humans, are governed by something that is called Gravity. Perhaps you know some acrobatics I am quite unaware of.
But I see where she's getting at. One on top of the other. We can try that. Isn't that how they do in circuses?
Yes. I will ask them when they come around. My dear, I assure you, even though I wear the costume of a clown, I have no recollection or whatsoever of ever having been one. It is true that we cannot feel hunger or thirst, but pain. That is something else. And a drop from 6 meters on this hard floor is a sensation I can and will do without.
But it's a chance.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but no thank you.
But it is a chance. We have to try it. I'll go first. Then the clown, then tramp, cowboy, and girl on top. We must try that.
We'd never reach it.
Of course. Let's all listen to the one person who doesn't want to get out of here. Let's do that. You know what, Major? Apart from you, I've been here the shortest. And I can tell you, the longer you stay in here, the more you become like that wall. Dark, cold, and dull. I'm in. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to get the hell out of here.
Which includes dying.
Ah, come now. We would be exerting ourselves. Now, let's all sit down and have a little entertainment.
Get up, clown. Get up. On my shoulders. Get up. No. On my shoulders, clown.
An observation. Things were far more simple before you have arrived.
Come on.
Oh, fine. On one condition. I'm second in this chain of mistakes.
Okay. What's happening?
I can't reach it.
Yes, you can, girl.
Stretch, everybody, stretch! Come on!
You okay, girl?
I think I sprained it.
What?
I think I sprained it.
How much more? How much farther would it take?
I could almost feel it.
She was so close! Quack. Okay, we just have to figure out something else. This time without a girl.
Like what?
What is this?
What?
I'll tie a rope around this. I will fling it over, and it will hook on the edge.
A rope? Oh yes, let's pop on to the hardware store. Why? They even might have a 2-for-1 special.
We'll use this.
What? Oh yes. Let's have 10 meters of material from Houdini or whoever I am.
Okay, I will tie this like this. And I think it will be enough for me to get out.
And what then? Once you get out?
Then, by God, I will find a way to get you all out of here. But none of us gets out until one of us gets out. I think that's the logic we can all live with.
What's up there?
Major, where are we?
What's up there? Ah! You fool! A brave man, but not a very bright one.
He'll come back for us.
I know he will. Oh, my darling. He will come back, but it's not going to be to get us out of here. Maybe that army major, that fool, that thief was right all along. Maybe this is how.
Just a barrel, a dark depository where a kept the counterfeit make-believe pieces of plaster and cloth wrought in the distorted image of human life. But this added hopeful note, perhaps they are unloved only for the moment. In the arms of children, there can be nothing but love. A clown, a tramp, a bagpipe player, a ballet dancer, and a major. Tonight's cast of players on the odd stage, known as the Twilight Zone.
Now it's time to welcome our colleagues from Sarajevo Second Gymnasium on the stage. Members of their English-based drama club are going to perform part of their play, Things I Want to Say But Never Will, which will soon be premiered as well. The intriguing play, Things I Want to Say But Never Will, is the result of an anonymous survey of their students who spoke up about stereotypes and taboos, answering the question of what do you want to say but would never dare to, and whom do you want to say it and why don't you do so. And their responses are what this play revolves around. Leading the drama club is their professor of English language, Ida Avdibegović, who together with the actors amazed their audience in Sarajevo's War Theater with their play Clue last year. Now we'll see a teaser of the play, and everyone is welcome to come to the premiere as well.
Not for me. Hello, I'm Anna. I'm an English teacher and the playwright of this show. I'm a 36-year-old blonde woman. Now, the stage directions for this play indicate that I enter play by a teenage boy. You probably have a few questions right now. Why is Anna appearing in her own play, and why is she appearing played by a teenage boy? And will the whole play be like this? Let's start with the last question first. The answer is no. The whole play will not be like this. In fact, I want to break it up right now with a few monologues.
Smijem se, ali zapravo plačem. Trčim, ali stojim. Učim, ali ništa ne znam. Pričam, ali zapravo šutim i sve je to dio mog boja. Kažem neke stvari koje ne bi trebalo i da ljudi stvore sliku o meni kao gruboj i brutalnoj osobi. Ali paradoksalno, ne kažem ono što bi trebalo. Tad šutim i zatvaram se. Ne možete biti svjesni koliko možete da ne govorite neke stvari, koliko se možete zapravo zatvoriti u sebe sve dok to ne počnete da činite. To je moj problem. Tu sam, ali kao da nisam i to me boli.
Voli da gledam druge. Ne zapravo, još je gore od toga, ne gledam. Ja stojim tu sa njima, ali izgleda tako kao da gledam. Kao da sam duh koji se zaglavio u vremenu i prostoru i stojim. Svijet oko mene kreće sportom.
Life is short. It's too short to live thinking that everyone is out here to make you miserable. And the only thing you have time for is work, constant work. Being stressed all the time is stupid. Stop it. Enjoy things. Like for instance, kids. Like for instance, me.
I want to be the one who's happy to be alive, who believes life is good in the end, who doesn't need help. But I'm not. I'm drowning and you're right there screaming at me.
Learn how to swim! I want to say I'm a worthwhile person. I'm good enough. I'm here. Hello? When you're casting a play looking for someone who might want to be your lab partner, or maybe even thinking of someone who might want to go see a movie, or hold your hand, or kiss. I am a decent candidate. I mean, I'm not trying to sound conceited. I'm not claiming I'm God's gift to theater, or biology, or romance, or anything. I know I'm not, but I also know I'm not that bad. I mean, I pick up litter, I recycle, I comfort crying children. Don't gossip, please, I try not to. When I do, I feel bad about it. I study so can count me to memorize a part of the casting of play. That's my way to cover a lab partner, but I'm not a geek about it. I mean, I have a life, I watch TV, and I surf the net and all, and I have a Facebook page, which I check regularly. So what I'm trying to say is that I may be not that bad to hang around with, you know, sort of. Romantically. Look, I happen to know that there are a lot of very undeserving people out there who get picked for things, all kinds of things. And I just want to say right now that Jake should not be choosing Mallory to be his lab partner. That is a bad choice, and she does not deserve that partnership. She will text all through the class, won't do her homework, and will make him do all the work. I am a better choice than Mallory. I mean, I'm not as good as of a choice as, let's say, Diksha, but she's like a direct descendant of Einstein, so that's not even the point. The point is, I'm in the pack of good, solid, decent people to choose for lots of things. But all I ever seem to be chosen for is being invisible.
Ovo je bio samo par primjera kako će većina predstave izgledati. Naslov predstave vam sve govori. Šta želim reći, a nikad neću. To je bilo ujedno i jedno od moja 3 pitanja u anketi koju sam sprovela u našoj školi, u drugoj gimnaziji, na koju su učenici odgovarali. A ostala 2 pitanja su bila kome biste to rekli i zašto nećete reći. Naravno, dobivali smo mnoge odgovore i slobodno ću priznati da smo ih preoblikovali kako bismo vam mogli prikazati danas na sceni. Isto tako, poznavajući školu, radeći kao prosvetni radnik skoro 20 godina, odgajajući 2 djece, znam da umjetnost bilo koje vrste može biti način da ljudi kažu ono što nikada ne bi. Evo samo neki primjera koje možete da pogledate umjetnosti. Evo, pogledajte. Isto tako, mislim da sam vam rekla da ću vam objasniti zašto sam se odlučila da se pojavim na sceni i zašto sam odlučila da moju ulogu igra tinejdžer. Imam nekoliko razloga. Prvi, sigurna sam da biste radije vidjeli ovu mladu, zgodnu, energičnu osobu kako glumi, nego što biste voljeli mene. A drugi razlog, želim samo da vas podsjetim da su ovo ovdje glumci koji igraju uloge. Mislim, to bi uvijek trebalo da bude tako. Međutim, kad imate tinejdžere da glume tinejdžere, publika nekad može da se zbuni i da zamijeni riječi glumca i riječi te osobe koja to glumi. Roditelji se mogu zabrinuti, sine, da li si stvarno mislila to što si rekla? Ljubavi moja, pa je to stvarno tvoja riječ? Želim samo da vas podsjetim sa svojim prisustvom kao 36-godišnja profesorica engleskog, da ovo ne moraju biti njihove riječi. Dosta od mene, umorim se brzo od svog glasa.
I've got a ticket for the long way round, to buy whiskey for the way, and I sure would like some sweet company and a
I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair, you're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Tate više nema. Nema ga tako dugo da ga se više ne sjećam. Tako da ti nemaš nikakvo pravo da mi govori stvari kao vidite, šta radiš, ispravi se, radi nešto malo, uči. Mislim, nervira me to. Posebno kad mi kažeš šta bi tvoj otac mislio o tebi. Šta ja znam šta bi mislio o meni? Kako uopšte ti to znaš? Šta bi on mislio o meni? Šta bi on mislio o tebi? Šta bi on mislio da znam? Da se ti svaki dan deriš na meni. Da ja svaki put kad uđem u ovu kuću moram stisnut šake, moram stisnut zube, sam da tebi ne bi nešto učinio. I još jedna stvar. Reci svom frajeru da me ne zanimaju njegove kritike. On je zadnja osoba koja ima ikakvo pravo išta da mi kaže.
Grandma, I wish I had a chance to know you. Lots of other kids talk about their grandmothers. I mean, I know it's kind of cheesy, but I wish we could have done things like bake cookies or decorate Christmas trees, or even just sit around and talk about the things you remember from your childhood. I'm sorry about your cancer, but I just miss having a grandmother.
Well, my friend, you're only my friend because we're stuck in a small cage together. A cage called high school, and an even smaller cage within that high school called the drama department. And an even smaller cage within that one called the same social circle. If I wasn't stuck with you in this tiny little box, I would have nothing to do with you. I mean, why would I? Whenever I succeed at something, like getting even a small role, you tell everyone how it was a big mistake. You complain about your weight incessantly, but you never do a thing about it. You refuse to take criticism, you show up late for rehearsals. You forget to invite me to be part of your last-minute plans, because you claim I can never do anything in a spur of the moment. A fact about me you just invented out of thin air? Just because I like to be organized does not mean I can never be spontaneous. So why would I want to be friends with a person like you? Why would I want to be friends with you when you knew about my surgery months in advance, and then when I came back to school on crutches you asked, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" No, the truth is, this little cage is the only thing that keeps me from telling you off, because I don't want to deal with all that fallout. Of course, when this cage is gone, you will be too, and I look forward to that day like you wouldn't believe. Until then, well, I just smile.
Evo mene opet. Voljela bih vam ispričati priču o svojoj žabi. Imam žabu u kabinetu u kojem predajem ovako u čošku iznad kante. Mislim da sam to već spomenula, da sam profesorica engleskog jezika. Jesam? Jesam? Nema veze, da ne skrećem s teme. I imam žabu iznad kante za smeće i često učenik ili učenica krene da baci nešto ili da našilji olovku i pogled ne može da ju ne skrene na žabu. I onda se okrene prema meni i pita me kao:
Jao, pa je li ovo pravo?
Uvijek budem fascinirana tim pitanjem. Mislim, gleda u nju, ako je dovoljno hrabra, dotakne ili uzme u ruku, onda me pita da li je prava. Naravno, moj odgovor bio nešto kao: naravno da jeste. I ne bi vjerovala, neko je tu žabu ubio, iskasapio, izvadio je utrobu, izvadio je oči, izvadio je srce i preparirao je samo za tvoje zadovoljstvo. Reakcija na nešto ovako bi bila: ili ako je kakav frer tamo nešto. Predivno uvod. Glavna poenta priče o žabi jeste da postavimo analogiju na koju ćemo se vratiti poslije.
So, I can't tell this to anybody because they like call 911 or something, but I mean, there's such a huge buzz about it. Parents, teachers, guidance counselors, aunts, uncles, neighbors, third cousins twice removed. Gosh, everybody's watching you because you're a teenage girl. And the minute you say something at dinner like, I'm not really hungry, they're on you. Are you starving yourself? When was the last time you ate? Have you been skipping meals? And for me, the answer is no. I'm just not hungry all the time. Plus, I'm not all that thrilled with a little bit of extra meat that hangs over the edge of my jeans, you know? So the thing I cannot say is that I wish I was just maybe borderline anorexic. I don't want to be a skeleton or anything, but I wouldn't mind if somebody just now and then referred to me as that skinny girl. In fact, I don't ever remember being referred to as that hot skinny girl. Because, to tell you the truth, I just don't have what it takes not to eat. Hunger wins with me. I know enough anorexics myself. My friend Karen, for instance, in 6th grade, she had to be hospitalized. And I admire them, their willpower. I suppose it's a sickness. I mean, I know it is. I'm just wondering if I might catch just a mild case. Like I said, though, is this something I can admit to anybody? I don't want to be hauled away.
I want to run away from this country. I can't stand being here. I feel trapped. Please let me leave.
No.
That is what I want to say. But it usually ends up being a milder version, having just some subtle hints, which are nonetheless rejected by my father, who will never, ever even consider the idea of me leaving. The only way out is to run. As the main character of my favorite book, Looking for Alaska, Miles says,
The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive.
I hope you'll forgive me too, Dad.
How could you cheat on Mom and wreck our family? Why were you so selfish? Why?
Ja, slušajte sad naslova. Scenarista skrati priču o žabi. Ide ovako. Žaba je analogija za monologe i dijaloge u ovoj predstavi i isto kao što me učenica pitala da li je ova žaba stvarna, vi se pitate da li su ovi monolozi stvarni. Pitao se iko ovdje. Ne pita se niko. Moj odgovor bi bio da. Sve ono što čujete ovdje počelo je sa molbom od nas i pitanjima prema osobama koji su odgovarale na našu anketu. Kao što sam već rekla, preoblikovala sam odgovore, neki su bili predugi pa sam ih skraćivala, neki su bili prekratki ili su se ponavljali mnogo puta pa sam ih iskombinovala, ali sve u svemu iskombinovala sam ih tako da bi vam ih mogla predstaviti sada na sceni. To bi bilo ukratko monologija o žabi, a sada ću vas ostaviti sa još malo monologa.
Listen, I like to wear black, okay? Is there a law against that?
Oh yeah, I forgot. There is a law against that. And you, fashionistas, made it up. If you wear black, you're an emo girl. That's the label. And you have every right to pick on me about it. You even have a punishment set up. If I try to deny your label, you'll spread nastier rumors that I could ever dream of.
So there, I wear black. I must be emo. Who am I to fight the law?
Insulting a smile is the worst kind of insult there is. To put it this way, you make mean comments about a way a person is expressing their joy. This results in one having social anxiety, low self-esteem, and just constantly being anxious about every little thing. Do you not get how sick and inhuman that is? Do you not get you hurt people this way? Do you?
Vjerovatno se još uvijek pitate zašto sam odlučila da se predstavim u ovoj predstavi. Vidite, imam jedan, pored razloga koji sam već navela, imam jedan jako bitan razlog zašto sam to odlučila. Osjećam snažnu potrebu da zaštitim ove monologe. Jedan učenik je napisao ovo na dnu svog odgovora.
Kogod da od predstave, ovo mi puno znači. Budi pažljiv sa mojim riječima. Ovo je jedini način da on čuje ono što mora čuti.
Mislim, ova me poruka na kraju, zadnja rečenica, baš oborila sam nogu. Ovo je jedini način. Shvatila sam za sve vas kojima je zaista stalo do stvaranja ovog projekta i vjerovatno za neke od vas koji se prepoznajete u publici u ovim monolozima, ovo je možda jedini način da kažete nešto što nikada neće. To mora biti teško. Tako da sam uz neku molitvu krenula u stvaranje ove predstave.
Bože, daj nam razumijevanje za ove poruke. Daj da u svojoj dobroj namjeri i obukovanju tvojih riječi ne zalutam sa puta koji mi vode od njihov značenja. Ne daj da napustim one koji su izgovarali svoje ideje, svoje emocije, svoje potrebe.
Ne znam da li je moja molitva uslišena. Nikada neću znati. Nadam se da jeste. Nadam se da ovi monolozi, naše žabe, nisu samo stvarni, već da ih žive u nama.
Listen, there is such a thing as right and wrong. There is such a thing as morality. Abortion is wrong. Homosexuality is wrong. The idea that man evolved from apes is wrong. I'm sorry, no. That's just the point. I'm not sorry these things are wrong. They are. God said they are. The holy books say they are. And I'm not about to apologize for God and for his beliefs. You may wonder, what difference does it make? We're all supposed to be tolerant. We're all supposed to let each other believe what we want to believe. But the problem is, so many people in our country believe in these wrong ideas. And why will I never say this? Because I'll be labeled intolerant.
A hater.
Why
are you so mean?
I was fascinated by what kids wanted to say, but I found myself even more fascinated with the reasons they gave for why they couldn't say them.
It seemed as if I cared too much.
It wouldn't change anything.
She told me to live with my dad.
They'll think I'm weird.
Things would just get worse. I'm afraid of her temper.
He died a long time ago.
What gets in our way? What keeps us from speaking?
I don't want to hurt him.
It would make a bit of a difference.
I don't want to open old wounds.
I might get rejected.
They'll think it's a joke.
Nobody wants to hear me out.
It's just weird.
How do these fears emerge? What makes them grow?
I don't want to sound like a whiner.
I'll get into too much trouble. They'll be too disappointed in me.
I'm too scared.
It's too embarrassing. People prefer a nice lie.
She turned my friends against me.
People don't want to hear the
I'm
truth.
not supposed to talk that way.
It would ruin everything!
so many fears. All of them real. But are all of them based on reality? Da ubijemo malo monotoniju, vjerojatno nam je dosadlo ovih tužnih monologa. Ajmo svi sad na odmor uz jednu pjesmu.
Mom, I have to tell you something.
Hang on.
What's the matter?
Listen, before you begin, I was wondering if we could try to send your message in a slightly different form. Would you be willing to try that?
Yeah, sure.
The thing you want to say to your mother, right?
Right.
Well, let's bring her out here.
Wait, what?
Imaginatively, theatrically, let's bring her out. How would you like to play her mother?
Me?
Yeah, you.
All right, I'm Jane. Stand up straight, young lady. Were you raised in a barn?
Very funny.
Second. Perfect. Now, I want you to tell your mother what she's like.
Well, she's...
Speak to her.
We never talk anymore, sweetheart.
I don't know how true that is.
That's good.
You think... You make up your mind about things before we've heard all the facts. You think your experience is the same as my experience.
All right, I've heard enough of this. Go to your room.
Enough joking. Learn about your character.
Gosh, okay. Teach me, daughter of mine.
Well, you're pretty old-fashioned about a lot of things, which is kind of funny because you're always trying to stay young. But I don't think you know how times have changed. I mean, really changed.
Can't you say anything good about me?
I mean, don't ask me, ask her.
Can't you say anything good about your mommy?
Yeah, I mean, you're a good mom. You care a lot, you want to protect me. Well, maybe too much, but I know you want what's best for me. I know you want me to have more than you ever did.
Oh, thank you. I'm feeling better now.
But it's probably because of all those hopes for me that you're so judgmental, too. I think you get scared that I'm not going to become everything you think I should, and the fear comes out of judgment.
Well, what are you waiting? I want you to tell your mother what you're trying to say.
This is going to be harder like this.
Be brave, sweetheart. You can do it.
Mom, wait. Can she be doing something? This feels really unnatural.
I mean, it's your scene. Set it up however you like.
Oh, right. Why don't you be making a grocery list?
Okay, groceries.
Hey, hi. What are you doing?
Just figuring out the week's groceries. Do we have apples left?
Yeah, a whole bag.
Oh, good. What about peaches? Would you eat peaches?
Actually, I'm allergic to peaches.
Oh, right. I forgot. So, no homework tonight?
No, not much. I finished it.
Uh-huh. How about that tuna stuff I made with the piece? I can make it up quick after work.
That's fine. Mom, I have to tell you something.
Sure, sweetie. What's the matter?
I can't do this. This is the whole point, right? The play's called What I Want to Say But Never Will, and now you're making me do what I never would.
But it's not really your mother. This is safe.
Doesn't feel safe.
That's good in a way. You're bringing the frog to life. That means you're empathizing with your character. But please, for the sake of whoever wants this heard, would you be willing to think of this?
Come on, you can do it.
Mom, I'm going to tell you something that I know you don't want to hear.
Oh, what have you done this time?
See, you're judging me already.
I'm not. You said I wouldn't want to hear it, so obviously you've done something wrong.
How do you even know it's about me? Maybe I was going to tell you that the house next door burned down, or maybe I was going to tell you that the cat died.
Good riddance.
Come on!
Sorry, couldn't resist, gosh. Look, if a house burned down or the cat died, you would have just told me. This is obviously harder for you to say, so it's most likely something you feel guilty about.
Maybe I feel guilty because I know you're going to be mad at me.
Look, sweetheart, I just...
Should never call me to have a conversation
Look,
like this.
this is crazy. Why don't you just tell me what it is and we'll go from there?
Promise me you won't judge me. Promise me you won't be disappointed. Promise me you won't get mad.
I'm sorry, I can't promise those things.
Forget it. Forget I haven't said anything. Finish your grocery list, and I hate it.
You're my daughter. I can't promise that I won't be disappointed. You're a beautiful, talented, smart young woman with so many things going for you. And if you've done something or made some decision that
I can't even stand in front of the bus. I'm alive. How do you even know which decisions are going to keep me from the bright, glorious future you think I'm supposed to waltz into? And you can say all that stuff about me being beautiful, smart, talented, but do you know what your judging looks and your little comments really say about me? That I'm stupid and that I don't know what I'm doing.
Why didn't you
That's
get
what I
up?
get from you?
Why didn't you get off the chair and tell me what you really wanted?
Forget it.
Look, if you don't get out that chair and tell me what it is, I'm gonna...
You'll what? Disown me? Kick me out? That's what you really want to do, isn't it? Well, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and kick me out. Because your beautiful, smart, talented daughter with her shiny, bright future is nothing but a tramp who slept with her boyfriend.
You did what?
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
See? That's exactly what I'm going to tell her. Did you see what happened?
I saw, and thank you for taking the risk.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You really don't like my tuna with the peas?
Sometimes, and that's fine because my one simple rule is to live in the moment. You know, it didn't take me long to figure out I stand out at pretty much everything, and I want to send a message to all of you who are feeling this way. That's fine. Just don't be afraid. Take a risk sometimes. You'll find friends that suit you. You'll do things that make you feel alive. And if that means you need to cut some ties off and, you know, even hurt some people, it's fine. Because you are worth it. I am worth it. Hakuna Matata!
It's 2013. You should remember that year. It's the year you managed to lay all the monstrosities in my head. I remember sitting thinking, this is all normal, all of us go through this. But now I know that not all smiling have things shoved to their lips. Underwear pulled until I start bleeding. Now I know that not all listen carefully to insults, such as fat, fag, femme, perversely. Not all abide or kill yourself. Or words like, you already look like a girl. All you need is a pair of breasts. Oh shit, you already have those. And other phrases alike. Not all get gum stuck on all their stuff. Not all kids are victims of abuse, false accusations. Like being a witch and a pervert and giving it up for grades. Not all kids are victims of theft. Not all kids are victims of sexual harassment. Not all kids are victims of you! But most are. Of you and others like you who only know how to deal with their pain with inflicting pain. It was 2016, and I lay in hospital beds taking my meds all day long, suffering a bipolar disorder because you needed a vent! All these scars on my forearms, all these rushing thoughts, all these near-death situations. Gory things happening at day, gorier thing happening at night. Not being able to go to school because I no longer have the concentration for it. Not being able to eat, sleep, walk, just so you could have a little fun. Well, guess what, bitch? You didn't get me. It's 2018 and I thank you now for all that you've done. Because now I know that my face is not an ashtray nor a cum dump. And nor are my thighs a topic of conversation. Nor are my cheeks red for your torture. But for a will for life. And nor is it always true what others say. Because now I know that no peril comes, which is harder than yours to overcome.
Moja poruka je posljednja za večeras, ali važna je, zato molim vas još samo nju pažljivo poslušajte. Niko ne može spasiti onoga ko sam sebe ne zna kako. U tvom umu je jedino moguće utočište protiv ovih smrtnih slabosti i tereta vanjskog svijeta, a tvoj um je taj koji te najviše izdaje. Nijedna tačka tvog života ne znači ništa dok se on ne završi, a svako je vrijedan spas ako razumije da treba biti spašen. Tvoj otvoren dlan je put prema nečemu boljem, gdje nisi sputan na onim što drugi očekuju od tebe, gdje nema ničega što bi te zakucalo za zemlju. A ja znam, iako te ne razumijem skroz, znam da imaš taj zapečak negdje u psihi gdje možeš pobjeći kad se sva planeta sruši na tebe. Možda ga ti još nisi našla, ali on je tu. Zato izdrži. Učini ono što se traži od tebe, a kad sve bude gotovo, prenesi taj umni comfort zone u pravi svijet. I ta nada da ćeš to jednog dana postići, neka te vodi kroz najteže i najturobnije. Jer ako ovako nastaviš bez ove klizave ceste samoponiženja i sumnje, zaista će te stići lanci. Svezat će te ovaj svijet, grubo će uvaciti tvoje ruke, svezati iza leđa, tvoje noge uzeti, pribiti jednu s drugu i oko vrata staviti lanac da te drži u zid. Zid koji dobro poznaješ. Ako se to desi, molim Boga da ti svijet usta ne začepi, da ne bi ko slučajno pomislio da ti se sviđa takvo postojanje. To je sve što imam da ti kažem. Čuvaj se.
Vjerovatno ste prepoznali neku od ovih situacija ili nekoga odavde. Vjerovatno ste pomislili u nekom trenutku da li je ovo rečeno meni. Da li je ovo moj kolega, moj prijatelj, moj brat, moja sestra, moj učenik želi nešto da mi kaže. Izazivam vas sve da ne odbacujete taj trenutak spoznaje. Izazivam vas sve da prihvatite ove riječi kao da su rečene vama. Zato rizikujte, recite nešto, uradite nešto, pomozite drugima. To je ono što smo mi radili ovdje, na sceni. Pridružite nam se.